going to do a little hiking on the AT with Lucy. We just got done dropping my dad off at the airport, and we're going to do some hiking here on near Sam's Gap. So, hoping I'm not getting a cold. Hoping he didn't bring any of the airplane germs and share them with me. That would suck. But we're going to do a little bit, probably just like 2 or 3 miles. She isn't my big hiker, so. Lucy, she's got to sniff everything. Absolutely got to sniff everything. She's almost worse than MJ because MJ can walk and sniff. Lucy can't. She needs to stop and sniff. But this trail looks pretty nice today. I'm hoping there's nothing too challenging today. Lucy's not up for challenges today. And that's okay. That's more of an MJ thing. But she still loves getting out and hiking and smelling everything and having that one-on-one time. So, yeah. Just going to do that and then head home. And then probably, honestly, take a nap. So, she's a little nuts. Probably should get her out to hike a little more often than I do. But that's okay. See? Now stop and sniff. Stop, sniff everything. That's how they explore, though. So it's okay. So, all right. This will probably be a quick recording today. Let her sniff everything. I feel like there's a lot of gnats out today. And gnats suck. So I got a microphone. I think that should help out with some of my audio issues I had in the first video. But we're all good now. So she does not wear a backpack. Backpack's for MJ. I'm going back and forth on getting her a backpack. But I'm not sure. I may. Still on the fence. I don't want to resize MJ's every time I want Lucy to wear it. So that's the reason I would get her own. But yeah. Beautiful and peaceful. There's only been, we cast a group of 3 guys. That was it. They were just hiking themselves. Definitely weren't very talkative to me. They didn't need to be. They kind of gave Lucy a look of disapproval. But we got off trail, and she doesn't care about people. She just wants to hang out with me, sniff stuff. So she sat nicely and waited for him to pass, like they should. Right, Luce? Come on, Luce. Let's go a little further. We're at 0.79. So we'll probably go maybe another quarter of a mile or so. See how she feels. We just stopped and got her a drink. She'd been in the car for a bit and hadn't really drank a ton of water, so yeah, had to get her a nice drink. But we won't go too terribly far. Just relaxing walk, get out and stretch our legs and see a little bit of the trail that isn't as close to home as the others. Not that it's really far away, but we were on the way home, so might as well. This tree doesn't really fit into the rest of the trees. That one right in the middle there. Like all the other trees, you know, green's a little different. And they're a little higher up on where the tree starts. So not really fit in. I don't know what kind of tree it is. But it's kind of cool. You okay, Luce? You coughing? Yeah? Okay. Let's keep walking. So, for whatever reason, Lucy didn't want to go any further. So, we are turning around. She just acted like she didn't want to go anywhere. Which we reached our mile point that I wanted to reach before we turned around. So, we'll end up with about 2 miles round trip. And that's okay. That's the minimum I was hoping for. I was hoping for 2 to 3. So I just wanted to get out, kind of see things, check out a trail, get her out. Sometimes she needs a little one-on-one attention. It makes her feel good. So that's what we did. And we have another maybe 45-minute drive home. This is about halfway between our house and the airport. So made for a good fit for our hike. Yeah, not sure what else to go through. Lucy has a much more simpler setup than MJ's. Although I did miss being able to just throw her poop in the peanut butter container on her backpack versus having to take my bag off and put it in the container. But that's okay. We're still packing it out. There's no reason we can't. We're only doing a 2-mile hike. So just part of hiking with the dog and hiking in general. It's packing things out and leaving no trace. So, oh, this good girl. It's actually really nice just to be able to have her on her harness and hike. I'm hoping MJ will get to that point someday because it just seems more comfortable. It's easier. Lucy doesn't really pull anymore. When she was MJ's age, she did. So, some of it's come with age too. And, of course, breed. Lucy's only half bloodhound. So, there's that. Yeah. I'm gonna hike a little further. Oh, one thing we noticed. Okay, one thing I noticed. Lucy probably didn't notice it or care. Looks like there's like a road down there. You can kind of see, like where it's flat, where a road would be. I'll show it here in a minute. When we get a little further up, I'll video it. Otherwise, it looks like this is like a game trail or a trail where people go pee because there's nothing up there. So, all right, Luce, come on. Gotta sniff everything. All right, come on, Luce. All right, good girl. Okay, so here is where the road kind of looks like there was a road. And then it goes all the way down there. So, I'm thinking at some point there might have been, even if it was just like an access road or a farm road or a forest road or something like that. So, something. And then it picks back up by that, that memorial stone that I filmed. There's one up there. So, they might have used that to like bring that big giant memorial stone up there because that was probably pretty heavy. So this is a really pretty part of the trail. I mean, just it seems pretty easy. Granted, we only did a mile out and a mile back. We've seen a few stealth camping sites in this short little mile that we've done. This is like the third one that we've seen. Looks like somebody's got a nice little fire pit there going on. And this looks decently flat for a tent. So, pretty good. We're gonna keep walking. Right, Luce? All right, come on, Lucy. Lucy. She's a goof. So, yeah, one thing to remember when you're hiking with the dog is it's not necessarily your hike, it's their hike. Because you have to know what they're telling you and be able to read them, because they can't just use their words and tell you that they're tired or that they want to turn around or whatever, or that they're thirsty. Also, their senses are a heck of a lot better than ours. So, you know, they might be telling you that there's something dangerous ahead, or there's just something ahead. MJ's behavior changes when there's wildlife ahead. Her change between deer and whatever other critters is entirely different. Lucy doesn't hike as much, so I don't know that she has that as much, but she doesn't usually just stop and not want to go unless she's tired, and she's not to that point right now. She's probably ready to go home because she's been in the car for a few hours. But found this. I'm going to stand here and sniff this tree for a little bit, and that's okay. That's one of the things that they get to enjoy when we go hiking. We enjoy views. They enjoy sniffs. So it's just relaxing, and that's all today was relaxing. I gotta go back to work tomorrow after being off since, I think I clocked out like Wednesday at like 3 or something. But it's off for the 4th, and that was fun. And we spent time with my dad, who came up to visit, and also watch Lucy and Ellie, so that my husband and I could take MJ to Coon Dog Day in Saluda, North Carolina. Now, MJ is not a coon hound, she's a bloodhound, but it's kind of all hounds. It's really, really nice. The people in that town are really nice. I can't even imagine, because like this town is tiny and then it gets huge during Coon Dog Day, and the roads are all blocked off and all kinds of stuff. So I imagine if you live there, it might be a little frustrating for that day, but it's really cool, and I really appreciate the town for hosting that and putting that on. We met up with people from MJ's Rescue, some people we saw last year, and one of our friends from our search and rescue team, who we hadn't seen since I moved in January. I hadn't seen her dog in probably since December, when we did certifications. So it was really nice to see him. He was like 1.5 years when I left, and now he's almost 2, and he has gotten huge. He's awesome. So yeah. Oh, we got some stairs. These stairs actually aren't too bad compared to some stairs I've been down. So looks like we're nearing the road. That last half mile went really fast, so we're gonna have to come back and drive a little ways. We'll probably do a lot more hiking, or longer hikes once the winter comes. And here's another camping site, it looks like. Nothing fancy, just a little camping site. More fire pit. So, all right, come on, Goose. Nice flat. I know it's hard to find flat. Come on, Lucy, let's go. So she's gonna smell whatever people were here. So, okay. All right, so we're getting back to the parking lot for the trail. The other side of the AT is over there. You just gotta cross this road. But when we got here, that van was full of hiking, maybe a school group or church group, or I don't know, but they went that way, which I didn't want to go that way. They looked like they were good, but I kind of wanted some peacefulness, so we're heading back to the car. This is I-26. It's loud. Oh good, Lucy's peeing more. But this parking area is nice, so looking forward to coming back. I gotta check and see if some of the shuttles out of like Irwin are dog friendly, or at least dog friendly like with a muzzle, so that I can hike further and then just get shuttled back, so I feel like I can see more. So that's what we're gonna do, but that's not gonna be till winter. I'll check. So they may not be running in winter, so I don't even know that, so I'll check. But all right, we're gonna load up. So we got Lucy's all loaded up in the car. She's actually in Ellie's crate because this is the safest location for the crates. Well, for her crate. So the other two are back there. She's gonna get her drink, and I'm gonna get everything packed up. She's got the fan on and the AC on, so she's a happy camper. She's snorting, sniffing at something. Aren't you, Lucy? Yep. Okay. So she'll probably go home and pass out, and I don't blame her. Alright, so we finished our hike. We did 2 miles on the Appalachian Trail near the Sam's Gap area. it was really nice. I liked it. So we got off. We were coming from Asheville, heading back into Tennessee. So we got off at like exit 3 on 26, and that was pretty nice. I was questioning for a little bit if All Trails was taking us the wrong direction, but it was right, thankfully. I ended up loading up far out to make sure I was going the right way. Because sometimes All Trails will lead you astray. I feel like some of their stuff has gotten better. They just did a big update like a month ago or something like that. So I feel like that's gotten better. But yeah, so now we're gonna head home and probably lounge around for a little bit. MJ will want to do something, so I'll have to take her for at least a walk. Probably not more than that, but we'll see. What time is it? It's 1:30. It's 1:30, so we'll probably be back by 2:30. So I don't know. We have plenty of time the rest of the day. I'm off the rest of the day, and my husband doesn't get off till 8, so it's just the girls and I hanging out.